Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're taking a look at the Demon 6+ Gear 5 Luffy in some PvP with the Psy Free Spirit team. And I gotta say, this team has skyrocketed to the moon since the release of 6-star Gear 5. Psy Free Spirit have been in a very, very good position, but now with the 6+, it just gets even crazier. This guy gives Free Spirit class teammates attack up, defense up, and speed up level 6, as well as crit up level 6, and gives himself a revive at 100% for one time. Now, this is the first unit to ever fully revive. It's an incredibly powerful mechanic. A 50% revive was good enough, and now he literally full heals. It's just not even fair. His special targets enemies within a large horizontal range for 5,000 fixed damage, targets Free Spirit class teammates attack up level 5, and then targets one enemy with current HP, with the highest current HP, that ignores defense for attack ×2. Now, unlike Kaido, this is a guaranteed 2x attack that goes through defense. It's very, very powerful, and it can just do a lot of damage, especially after hitting for 5,000 fixed damage. Not only that, but this unit is going to be so scary when it comes to Grand Party. His leader skill buffs Free Spirit's attack and HP level 7, CT speed up level 3, Dex and Strength teammates get HP, speed up level 6, and defense up level 3. Weird that he doesn't do Psy, but look, that would be so insane if he did. His burst after 55,000 damage targets all enemies ignoring defense for leader-based attack of 2.65. Targets strength, dex, and side teammates attack and speed up level 10, defense up level 5, and then reduces half stats duration for 30 seconds. This guy is just going to absolutely terrorize Grand Party. Everyone's going to hate it, and I can already see how many people are going to be complaining. His attack is 3,500, which is pretty massive. Rainbow this guy out, and then add on a level 150 with max attack cotton candy, and this unit is going to be going absolutely ballistic with that burst in Pirate Rumble. But not only that, with the Psy Free Spirit team, he's going absolutely insane anyway. And this team has a lot of investment, but the team I'm running looks a little bit like this. I will do a showcase later on the Free Spirit team with this particular guy, because he boosts Free Spirit now, not just Psy. But let me know your thoughts and opinions where he works best in the comment section below, and while you're down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. With that said, let's dive in and take a look at Gear 5, 6+ Luffy in PvP. Alright, so let's start off with the Kawamatsu fight, one of the newer PvP challenges. This particular team actually uses Roger and Whitebeard, and Roger and Whitebeard are just an absolutely terrifying unit because they have that ability to go through defense and ideally just kill two units. So, very, very scary stuff when you come up against them, but when you are using something like Luffy that has a 100% chance, or revives with a 100% chance, oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. When the unit revives with 100% of their HP, if Roger Whitebeard hits Luffy, it's just free, because you literally just don't lose the unit. Obviously, if you already lose Luffy and then Roger Whitebeard go, if it's the second time they go around, you are going to be a little bit worse off. But we are using Rebecca Toy Soldier, which means that we can nerf slashes just a little bit, and we can do some really, really nice stuff. Now, as you can see, Yamato's going in the first 30 seconds. So is Roger and Rebecca Toy Soldier, and we don't have any CT charge. Like, there's nothing at all. We're at 43 attack, which is nuts. The enemy hasn't even gone off with their specials. They're at -12 speed, which means even if they do have their specials, they're not attacking fast enough for us to actually have to worry about that. By the time they do, we've already taken out a few pieces of the puzzle, and things are just all a little bit wonky and all over the shop. Odin can then come in and do a butt ton of damage, action by units, and just say, hey, it's Friday, see you later. On top of that, once Luffy goes, you just do absolute bits. Now, there was some damage reduction there. There was like from Psy damage with Zoro, and there was from Fighters, I believe, with Bardo Cavendish. It might have been Free Spirit. Oh no, so with Carrot Wonder. So the fixed damage is affected by resistances, which is a little bit annoying. It should just be 5,000 fixed damage no matter what. But on top of that, even with resistances, still doing 3,000 to 3,500 damage, and then on counteracting that with 2 times his attack going through defensive effects is absolutely nuts. You are just going to take out units left, right, and center with Luffy's ability. Plus, you're going to bring them down low enough for when Yamato and Odin go again, you can just bink them off, or even when Roger with his fixed damage goes, could actually take them out as well. Moving on to the Sasaki fight now. I actually like coming versing Sasaki as well, because they have King on the team, and King's a very scary unit. So is Jack. He pops up everywhere when it comes to regular Rumble. I've been coming around on Roger when it comes to the Psy Free Spirit team, mainly for all the nerfing capabilities that he actually has. Roger has the ability to reduce speed, attack, gives you defense, gives you TT speed at the end of the fight. So he's basically come back into the fray for my particular Psy team. However, you can use units like Momo, you can use units like Wano Law if you're versing Driven Powerhouse. There's the new Kid Law as well you could definitely use. I'm not a big fan of that unit when it comes to this team, but when we are talking just straight Free Spirit, they're definitely going to be an option that we can look at. You obviously have Yamato, Rebecca Toy Soldier, and Odin. I feel like Rebecca Toy Soldier and Odin are always going to be a staple, but you don't have to stick with this team being completely free spirit, right? You could use something like Kuzan, but remember, this particular Gear 5 6+ only boosts free spirit now. He doesn't do anything with Psy. It's just that Psy have a lot of free spirit characters in their arsenal and allows you to actually do that. Now, there you go there. Roger giving level 12 speed down is actually insane, because now, even if the enemy has their specials ready to go, it's basically just going to guarantee that we go before them, and we can actually just start taking out units. As you can see there, Odin, Yamato, Roger, Rebecca Toy Soldier, they all just went and just took out units and put us in a really good spot for now Luffy to come in and then just take out King in the back, which is absolutely wild. Luffy didn't even hit him with the 5,000 fixed damage, so then just bink him with 2 times damage going through defense and just take him out, so now we don't have to worry about the scariest special in the field, besides Kid, but he was at the back end, so you don't have to worry about him. Basically, Rebecca Toy Soldier is going to wrap this up. So Sai is just outputting so much damage so fast, and now they have, like, defense and security with Luffy. It's just absolutely nuts. Taking a look at some driven powerhouse stuff now, you can bring in Wano Law. Now, Wano Law is he's basically a staple for the Psy team when you are versing driven and powerhouse, but Kid Law did just release, and they are very, very good at doing the same thing. However, like I said at the start, Kid Law are more centric around the Free Spirit team. Not so much the Psy team, but the Free Spirit team as well. So they work exceptionally well there. They're just not the be-all or end-all for this team, because they're not getting buffs by everyone. Law is still going to be your main man for that, because not only does he reduce the CT by 6, he gives you level 6 CT, and now you're just going to go absolutely AWOL with specials in the first 30 seconds. You should honestly be able to pop all your characters' specials off before the 70-second mark, besides Luffy. Luffy is on quite a high CT charge. It's probably the one downside to the unit. He's on a 34-second CT charge, but as you guys saw there, his attack, he's doing 5,000 damage on normal attacks, which is just absurd. Actually absurd. Law's going to come in with fixed damage. Really great replacement for something like Roger. If you guys don't have Roger being a Super Sugo, or maybe you have more investment in your Law, don't be afraid to use him regardless of Driven Powerhouse, because Law is going to give level 6 CT speed, and there's just Driven Powerhouse littered across every single team, that if you use him, you are going to find benefits for him within the team anyway. So everyone's special went off. We haven't used Luffy yet. Akainu's going to come in, but he's not really going to do all that much, as we're not versing, well, we don't have any strength characters on our squad, plus it's towards the back end of the fight. Luffy's going to come in now, hit with the 5k damage, take out a bunch of units, and then just bink Akainu before he has a chance to literally do anything besides Poppy's special. Blue Jam hits very hard. Very lucky that Rebecca Toy Soldier was the one to take that. But now we're just in a really, really good spot getting our specials back. That even with King only hit Rebecca Toy Soldier there. If King hit more units there, we could have been in a bad spot. But again, this is what makes Luffy's revive so powerful. That the 100% HP revival is just so good when you come up against units like King, Roger Whitebeard, Kid, any unit that is basically just going to kill you with their special. As long as that hits Luffy, you're going to be in a really, really good spot, and you're not going to have to worry about it, because you are going to come back with full HP. That King, actually, by the way, that's the quick hit King. That's not Strength King, so like that damage was absolutely absurd. But that was Blue Jam's fight. A little bit older now. But now we'll fight the crux of the challenge fights, that's the PvP Pell fight. This particular fight at one point in the game, it's funny to look back now and just say that this was the hardest piece of content in the game. And now, it's kind of laughable with the amount of like power creep we've had in PvP. Even with such disgusting challenge teams, if you build out your squad correctly with more synergy, you can do some really, really crazy things. And literally just by adding Wano Law to the squad against a team that's very, very heavily centric around Powerhouse and Driven, you just put yourself in a really, really good spot. I did want to try and use Kid Law here, but they were just way too squishy. So I just decided to go with more speed, so Yamato and Odin could go out, on top of letting Luffy like try and get his special off as much as possible. Like I said, the 34-second cooldown does hinder Luffy quite a lot, but to think about how much damage output this team is actually providing and how much damage output you're actually doing, to see what is happening so early, then with the ability to have Luffy's burst, plus the extra attack and all that stuff he's giving from his later stats, Grand Party is going to be very, very scary next season. With Gear 5 running around, Grand Party is just not safe. Now, obviously, we showcased some stuff to counter him, but counteracting this guy right here is going to be a whole nother story. Like 14k damage. My Luffy's only 110, by the way, so if you counteract that with a 150 Luffy with 200 cotton candy and rush level 5, mine's only level 2, like, you're going to be doing some wild things with this particular unit. Like, PvP is just not safe. And I do believe on the Free Spirit team, he's going to be just as good as what you guys are seeing right here. I've heavily invested in my side team, but I've also heavily invested in my Free Spirit team. The downside to this guy on Free Spirit is he does have to fight against Luffy Yamato. Over here on the Free Spirit team, though, he really doesn't have that many options to fight against for the Luffy spot, besides maybe Gear 5 6-star. The 6+, in my opinion, is just way stronger in PvP, but obviously that restriction of Free Spirit rather than Psy does hold him back just a little bit when it comes to team building for this particular team. But let me know your thoughts and opinions if you guys have 6+ this unit. I do know there is the big debate, who's better, 6-star Luffy or 6+ Luffy, but honestly, when it comes to Grand Party and PvP, I think the 6+ takes the cake, and it's not even a competition. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. While you're down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. Most importantly, though, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.